Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of the Clinton victory election night or election series. Michael Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York City, has been confirmed to become the Secretary of State by the Senate by a vote of 50 ayes and 49 nays. There was one vacancy, however, Tim Kaine, who had resigned from the Senate already. Since there wasn't a tie, the Vice President, who is currently Vice President Joe Biden, he did not have to make a tie-breaking vote. Tom Steyer has been confirmed as the Treasury Secretary by the United States Senate by a vote of 51 to 48. Joseph Votel has been confirmed as the Defense Secretary for the Clinton administration. He was confirmed by an overwhelming supermajority, 62 senators voting to confirm him. Terry Sewell has been confirmed as the Attorney General, as you see another narrow vote, 51 senators voting to confirm her. Merrick Garland has been confirmed as a Supreme Court Justice. Chuck Schumer finally allowed a vote to come through, and it was a very narrow vote as 51 senators with Susan Collins casting the tie-breaking vote, or Susan Collins being the dissenting vote from the Republicans voting to confirm Merrick Garland. Pat Williams has been confirmed as the Interior Secretary by the Senate. As you can see, another narrow vote, many Republicans not wanting to vote for a Clinton cabinet. Ralph Northam has been named to replace Tim Kaine in the Senate. Governor Terry McAuliffe has named his lieutenant governor to replace Tim Kaine in the Senate, and a special election will be held in November alongside the gubernatorial race. FBI has announced that they will continue their investigations into the Clinton email scandal. This is very bad news for her administration going forward. Roy Barnes has been confirmed as Agriculture Secretary by the Senate. Overwhelming support for him in the Senate as 71 different senators vote to confirm him. Howard Schultz has been confirmed as Commerce Secretary by the U.S. Senate, with a very narrow 50-50 split between the parties. However, Vice President Joe Biden has given the tie-breaking vote to confirm Schultz as Commerce Secretary. Andrew Yang has been confirmed as Labor Secretary by the U.S. Senate, with 55 senators voting to confirm him, with 5 dissenting Republicans joining the vote. John Yarmuth has been confirmed as Health Secretary. The congressman from Kentucky has been confirmed by overwhelming supermajority, 60 different senators voting to confirm him, 10 Republicans voting to confirm. Donald Trump is mulling a 2020 revenge tour. Unhappy with the results of 2016, Donald Trump is considering another run for the White House, this time primarying what he calls the rhinos of the Republican Party, which a poll shows that over 60% of the Republican Party supports this. Benjamin has been confirmed as the HUD Secretary by the U.S. Senate. As you can see here, 51 senators voting to confirm, Susan Collins being the only Republican to vote to confirm. Tom Perez has been confirmed to become the Transportation Secretary by the U.S. Senate, 52 members of the Senate voting to confirm. Hobby has been confirmed as the Energy Secretary for the Clinton administration, with 53 senators voting to confirm him. Hillary Clinton has been inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States. It is big news, however, there were protests from the Trump base protesting her inauguration. However, things went smoothly besides that. And our starting approval rating is an 8+% approval, which is good news for her campaign. However, she doesn't have as big a support as previous presidents did from her inauguration. From the start of their inauguration day, I mean, Brendan Dillon has been confirmed as Education Secretary by the U.S. Senate, with 52 members of the Senate voting to confirm him. Kaiser has been confirmed as the VA Secretary by the U.S. Senate, with 52 members of the Senate voting for him. Tidd has been confirmed as the Homeland Secretary by an overwhelming vote. 87 different senators voting to confirm him. Roman has been confirmed as the trade representative under the... He's been confirmed as the trade representative by the U.S. Senate, with 53 senators voting to confirm him, 3 Republicans voting alongside the Democrats. President Clinton has announced that she plans to renegotiate the Trans-Pacific Partnership deal with the other major countries. A part of it, the G7 summit. This is her plan, of course, to negotiate a better deal. We will just have to wait to see what the details of this will be. Martin Heinrich has been confirmed as the intelligence director by the U.S. Senate, with one president being himself, which are the rules. It was a very narrow vote, however, it was not a tie, so Heinrich will become the national intelligence director, and he will resign from the Senate immediately. President Clinton will have signed a bill that ends the construction of the Dakota-Alaska pipeline, which many Republicans are against due to it going to raise gas prices in the United States. Glickman has been confirmed as the CIA director by the U.S. Senate, with 53 senators voting to confirm him. Edmondson has been confirmed as the EPA director by the U.S. Senate, with 56 different senators voting for him, 6 Republicans voting alongside to confirm. Kennedy has been confirmed as the Small Business Administrator. She will be the youngest cabinet member ever in the country's history, with 52 senators voting to confirm. And we now have news out of New Mexico, a big upset to the Clinton administration, kind of a big loss to them, something they should have looked into, but they didn't. Republican Governor Susana Martinez has named her Lieutenant Governor John Sanchez to replace Martin Heinrich in the Senate, meaning the majority will go back to the Republican Party as they now have 51 seats, a major loss for the Clinton administration. This will only halt her administration going forward. Richard Cordray has been confirmed as the budget director under the Clinton administration by 53 senators voting to confirm him, with 4 Republicans actually voting to confirm him. Hodges has been confirmed as the UN ambassador. The former governor of South Carolina has 5 different Republicans voting to confirm him, which is good news for him, as this leads him to become the next ambassador to the UN. We have an update out of Hillary Clinton's support, as she is now dropped to 5% support nationwide. That we do expect this to continue dropping until a major bill is passed, and we'll just see how. We'll just have to wait to see what happens going forward. We have updates out of Clinton's approval rating for the month of March. He now only has a plus 1% approval rating. The honeymoon period is now starting to go away, and now Americans are now starting to judge her based off what she's doing in office. Another update out of Clinton's approval rating. Again, there's really no much change here. Nothing has been able to get done due to the gridlock from her administration and Congress, so she has a plus 1% approval rating. We now have updates out of her administration. She is now underwater, 2% disapproval rating from the country. Many independents are starting to disapprove of her due to nothing getting done. Alabama Congressman Mo Brooks calls for Hillary Clinton's impeachment due to the email scandal that is currently going on. However, we don't know how far this will go. Hillary Clinton's updated approval rating, she is still sitting at a -2 disapproval rating. Again, mostly because there isn't really much getting done, and now we have members of Congress calling for her impeachment, which is not a good look. Hillary Clinton's approval has been updated for the month of June. She has a -5% approval rating. She's starting to become more and more unpopular among the country. Now you might be saying most of this is from the Republicans. She has a 96% disapproval there. However, this is offset by her Democrat support, which is a 90% approval. However, her third-party support is at -8%, which equates to her low approval rating currently. President Clinton imposes sanctions against Russia, something that she promised to do while serving as president. However, Trump, who is being considered a frontrunner for the 2020 nomination, has attacked Clinton for this, saying we shouldn't be making enemies of. We shouldn't be continuing to posting sanctions on Russia. This ain't the Cold War anymore. However, Clinton has been given some support from those amongst the Democrats as well as Republicans for imposing sanctions against them. So, there you go. Chief of Staff Debbie Schultz has resigned, though there is talks that she could be running for Congress again, go back to her old seat. There's also talks of Ben Nelson, the current senator from Florida, that he could be retiring in 2018. So Debbie Schultz might be considering running for his seat. Secretary Tidd has resigned from the Homeland Secretary post, as he will now be tapped as Chief of Staff to the Clinton administration. And now Deputy Chief of Staff Christy Cannigallo will be tapped for the Homeland post. This is good news. Well, we now go for Cannigallo to go through committee hearings and then a Senate vote. But then hopefully she'll be confirmed in the next couple months. Here's an update on Clinton's approval rating. The Russian sanctions have made her a bit more approved across the country. Her GOP support boosted up 3% from 1% to 4% now, and now she has a plus 1% support from third-party support, giving her a national total support of a plus 2% support, which good for her. She's now becoming more liked by the public due to these sanctions she imposed on Russia. Clinton has issued a warning to North Korea: do not strike our country, as North Korea has announced that they are thinking about as a nuclear strike on the United States. Clinton has issued a warning: do not strike our country. So this says fear to many Americans, as we could be going into war with North Korea very soon if any sort of action is taken by either country. Cannigallo has been confirmed as the Homeland Secretary by the United States Senate, with 52 senators voting to confirm her. 3 Republicans, Lisa Murkowski, John McCain, and Susan Collins, all voting to confirm her to her post. Now, an update out of Hillary Clinton's approval rating. Due to the ongoing worry that she could be going to war with North Korea, her approval rating has dipped dramatically to 12% disapproval. Her support among Republicans have gone back down to what it was before the Russian sanctions. She is now below 90% support or 90% approval among Democrats. She sits at 88% approval among Democrats, and third-party support is at negative 18%, which is terrible news. War is not popular in this country, especially during these time and age. Clinton has spoken at the United Nations about North Korea and Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un is a threat to the globe, she says, and we should put an end to his dictatorial rule and take whatever chemical weapons he has. This is only fanning the flames of war even more, and more Americans are starting to be fearing that we could be seeing a nuclear war with North Korea soon. John Yarmuth has resigned from the health post. Suddenly, we don't know why he did this, though some people are saying health reasons, which is kind of ironic. Though this is a sudden resignation, however, he says he enjoyed his time working with Clinton from these past couple of months, and he hopes them good luck. However, Clinton has tapped the Deputy Secretary of Health, Bill Corr, for the health post. So, This seems like a shoo-in for him, but we will now go through committee hearings and hopefully a Senate vote very soon. We now have updates out of Clinton's approval rating. It is only starting to dip even further because of the chances at war with North Korea, as many Americans don't see there is a reason for war. Bill Gore has been confirmed as Health Secretary by the United States Senate, with 51 senators voting to confirm him, 2 Republican senators voting to confirm Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins dissenting from the Republican Party to join the Democrats. We have Hillary Clinton's approval numbers right now, with 80% disapproval rating currently, as her support is starting to drop more and more as talks of going to war only increase. President Clinton to begin 13-day tour of Asia. Many people don't know why this is happening, though many are speculating that this is because this is due to North Korea, and many people are saying this is her gauging support from other countries about the war that could be coming very shortly. We are now on Election Day 2017, as we have some races. It is now 7 p.m. We have poll closed in the state of Virginia. As the Virginia governor race currently too close to call. Ed Gillespie is currently leading right now over Tom Pierlo. Don't know how to pronounce that. The former congressman, and running against the 2014 Virginia Senate nominee. Gillespie currently leading and out of the Virginia Senate race, Senator Ralph Northam is currently defending his seat in the special election, running against Nick Freitas, who was the Trump-backed candidate. Ed Gillespie is also the Trump-backed candidate, by the way. Nick Freitas was in a very tough primary. Many thought that Denver Riggleman was going to win the nomination. However, Nick Freitas ended up winning instead, and he's currently behind Ralph Northam by 5 points, as Ralph Northam is currently overperforming Tom Pierlo in the vote right now. It's now 7:30 p.m. We now have updates out of the Virginia races, out of the Virginia governor race. Tom Pierlo is still currently leading over Ed Gillespie by around 2 percentage points. It is still too close to call. However, Pierlo is now leading, as this is a seat that Republicans were hoping to win. And out of the Virginia Senate race, Northam increases lead, now leading by 4 percentage points, hitting 50%, leading over Nick Freitas currently. It's now 8 p.m. We now have poll closings out of the state of New Jersey, as we can now project that out of the New Jersey governor race, Phil Murphy will win this seat, defeating Kim Guadagno, the current lieutenant governor. This is a gain for Democrats. This is widely expected, as the incumbent governor, Chris Christie, is very unpopular in the state with a 15% approval rating. That's his approval is at 15%. His disapproval sits around 60, 65. Very unpopular governor. It was widely expected that this race was going to be a wash for Democrats. A big gain for the Democrats winning this seat back. We now have a call out of the Virginia governor race. Tom Pierlo will be the projected winner in this race, going on to serve the next 4 years as governor. This was a seat that they were hoping to win, however, it just won't happen. Ed Gillespie underperforming his 2014 totals against Mark Warner. Tom Pierlo will become the next governor of Virginia. We also have a call of the Virginia Senate race, as Ralph Northam will win this special election to solidify him keeping his seat. Again, Nick Freitas couldn't get it done. Actually, Ralph Northam is actually overperforming Tom Pierlo right now, winning by 4%, while Tom Pierlo is winning by 2%. We have 9 p.m. poll closings out of New Mexico. We also have the New Mexico Senate election, by the way, the special election. That says Virginia, that's supposed to say New Mexico. We're going to have that problem all night. Sorry about that. Out of the Senate race, Senator John Sanchez is currently leading Attorney General Hector Balderas by 2 points. Hector Balderas hoping to flip this seat back to the Democrats to regain the majority. There's a lot of time and money being spent into this seat from Democrats and Republicans alike, because many say that this race will determine the Senate. It's now 9:30 with updates out of the New Mexico Senate race, as John Sanchez still leading by 2 points. Very narrow race. No candidates hit 50% yet. Aubrey Dunn Jr. Was going to run as a Libertarian, but never did, so he's off the ballot, as Now we have multiple independents running in this race right now, none of which is hitting 1%. It's now 10 p.m. We now make a major update of the New Mexico Senate race. John Sanchez will win this special election, defeating Hector Balderas. He will be elected to serve the remainder of Martin Heinrich's term, and thus, if he wants to, he can run for re-election in the 2018 Senate elections. And here's the current Senate composition so far. Purple is the states with one Democrat, one Republican. Red is both Republican senators. Blue is both Democrat senators. And as you can see, we have some yellow and blue. That is a independent and a Democrat, and some red and yellow is an independent and a Republican. President Clinton's approval rating, again, still dropping more and more. A negative 20% approval rating from just the nation. Again, people are terrified of a war right now, especially with North Korea, as it could turn nuclear real quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go follow my Twitter @ChaoticPolitics. This is the Chaotic One saying, peace.